I set myself the challenge of making a video every other day. 1 day to film, 1 day to edit. This should be video number 7 and it's been 2 weeks, so I'm on track. But let me tell you this, it's now 3 in the afternoon, I've only just started filming. This one is going to be a struggle. I feel ill, so I'm using sweets to get through it. I've got bikes on the bench to finish, this bunch down here, which we will sort out later. But first of all, let's just get this one done. I've just checked the valve clearances on this EXC400. I'm now putting the rocker arm back in, and then we can get them rechecked. I'm full on just eating my way through a cold today. I've now got to fill this bike up with oil, and that has almost led me on too perfectly to tell you what is in these boxes down here. We've got a new workshop sponsor. That's right, Motul Oil has kitted out my workshop with oil. They are my now official and only oil supplier for the workshop. This box they sent me is for my track bike, the rest for the workshop. I really don't know how strong these benches are, so I'll only put half of it out. Alright, that's enough of this, let's go back to some work. I've got to load my van up for a track day tomorrow, so let's go through the best way to strap a bike into a van. I get asked this question all the time. I will get this finished first though. Right, let's get the track bike loaded in the van. So getting a bike secure in a van is all about 2 things. First, the front wheel. Secondly, where your tie-down points are. Now I would never load a bike into a van without a wheel chock. If that front wheel moves while it's being pulled along, the whole front end just goes and it's game over. This is super important. Now tying in the front end, never pull it down by the bars. All you're doing is you're compressing the forks for a long period of time, and they're not designed to do that. You'll end up popping fork seals. I always put one strap around the front, 2 loops through the wheel just to hold the wheel into the front shock. That's all this one's here for. And now the rear straps. Always use 2 and go as high as possible. It stops the bike rocking as much as you can, go as high as possible. And the other key point is you have to go behind where the lock point on the ground is. If you go forward, you're trying to pull the bike out of that front wheel chock. What you want to do is go behind the jack points in the ground and pull the bike forward. So all of the straps are working together to pull it into that front shock. And that is all you need to do. Maybe one final thing is you don't have to do them up crazy tight. The front one, yeah, do that up nice and snug so it pulls the wheel into the chock. But the rears, you haven't got to compress the suspension load, just compress it enough. It's okay for the suspension to work and to wobble a bit while it's moving. As long as that front wheel's not going to move, the rear end's not going anywhere. So just give it a nice little snug down. I'm happy with that. Now I just need to get everything else loaded up. Once I get the cat out of the van, that's me loaded up. Right, the next video you'll see will be from Cadwell Park.